Welcome back to the Strother Communication Group Studios for another Bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best weekly podcast, a show about everything and nothing, absolutely nothing at all. One day a week during the NFL season. Sitting shotgun is Uncle Nick. Follow him on Twitter at NickIsOnA.
Yo, how's it going, everyone?
Proud condo dweller, Nickison, I may add, even though he doesn't sleep with the lights off.
Dude, we said that off the air. Yeah. Hey, it's my first couple weeks living there. I get scared.
I mean, you shouldn't be scared because you're surrounded by people, it being a condo, and all those people want to murder you, but whatever.
Okay, wait, what? No, let's back. No one wants to murder me.
Tell a friend, spread the word, add to the Jerome, Homie, Army, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. And, today we'll talk a little bit about the condo. I have some avocado thoughts. We have a What Year It Be Carl Reiner edition. And, of course, we have the news. And everyone in Hollywood is just creepy, even though... All right, so all the stuff coming out about Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey and Brett Ratner, this has been known. And it's always been a sort of, especially with producers and directors, it's always been a pay for play, for lack of a better term thing. And not saying that's right or it should have been condoned at all, but it is interesting how it just went on for years and years and years because people knew about Harvey Weinstein for decades. People knew about Bill Cosby for decades, but it's just now it's time for them to pay the piper.
I'm just wondering, why is it all of a sudden now? I wonder what kind of changed. If it's, maybe the political aspect of like how the world is now. I mean, how big social media is, or where we are as society. I wonder why now it kind of, because I mean, it's always kind of been almost a joke. A lot of TV show movies are based off of a scenario like this, where like an up and coming star like wants to make it big, but she has to do stuff to get the parts,
And
I mean,
it's not even just females either, but it is men in some cases. It is kids, which is the sickening part of it too. It's I think it is social media because think about like the late 80s or 90s. Someone wanted to blow the whistle on Weinstein or Bill Cosby. Well, it'd have to be in the New York Times. Well, it'd have to be in Time Magazine. It'd have to be something like that. And if you were trying to spread the word grassroots, you just talk to your neighbors like, oh my God, Beth, did you hear about this fat guy over at Miramax? He's gross. And that's where it ended. But since in the inception of Twitter and Facebook, now this can really gain steam and gain traction. And then, news organizations, they follow the money, for lack of a better term. So attention equals money. So if people are buzzing about it on social media, all of a sudden, let's get this next hit piece out. And I say hit piece, accurate piece, rather. And let's find the next victim. Let's find another star. Let's keep doing more diligence on this. And, I think it's a chicken or egg thing. Is it social media that's causing us to be more active and politically correct, or is it the other way around?
And as of right now, by the time we're recording this, I don't think there has been a single arrest, though. And
there will be.
And I'm wondering when it's going to happen. And I think once the jail sentences come out, I think, thankfully, I'm hopefully this time around, we'll start living in a society where, people aren't taking advantage of other people in these type of assault, horrific ways that these higher power-ups, tend to do. And, people can start, getting movie roles, the correct way.
Well,
but I don't know.
Merit. Yeah, it's crazy.
That can happen.
Although, it's funny, if you look at, like, the Miramax catalog or... other movies have been under the Weinstein Company umbrella, and they just look like, this person is really terrible. How did they get this role? And then you start thinking, I know it's terrible. I know that's cynical, but you do it too. Shut up. Don't judge. That is all. And the whole thing is like, us men were biologically driven to reproduce, and once men are given a shred of power, we use it to get sex. You know what I mean? Yeah, like Nick, if you were the head of a movie studio, you would be the grossest son of a bitch out there.
Get over here.
Yeah. Although Weinstein looks like a albino Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince.
Oh yeah. I
love
guess,
it. With worse skin though. I think it looks like a burlap sack. Also Kevin Spacey.
$10. $5. $8 and I'll do it. Fine. Help! I've escaped from Kevin Spacey's basement. Help me!
So I love that was also just a very well-known open secret that no one talked about.
Well, we were talking before the show. I actually didn't really get that reference when that came out. I remember that episode. I remember seeing it.
Well, I ever knew that Kevin Spacey was gay or at minimum bisexual, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But also the proclivities, I don't think that was an isolated incident about him forcing himself on a 14-year-old boy way back in the day. Someone tells me that's not it. That's not final.
I know. As we keep recording shows, I'm sure we'll talk about more and more sick, twisted people out there.
Happier things. So avocados. Do you like avocados, Nick?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Have you bought any for your new condo?
I have not.
So I have an issue with buying avocados because I eat about an avocado a day, and the wife loves avocados. Muggsy does as well. So we go through a lot of avocados, right? But here's my whole thing. So we started to buy avocados from Costco, just because everything's better at Costco. And except what Costco does is like the bags of the avocados, they sell them 6 at a time, and they're all at the same level of ripeness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, I'm picturing that.
So you can either have 6 green, rock-hard avocados, or you can have 6 dark, ripe, delicious avocados. Except the shelf life for avocados, once it gets to peak ripeness, is probably about 2 days. 2, maybe 3 days. And then it starts getting soft, mushy, brown, blah, 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 and then it turns just back into dust. And I love avocados. 6 in 2 days, though, that's a little rough. So what I am imploring Costco and all of their mindfulness to do, split it up half and half.
Oh, okay.
I know this will be kind of impossible because once you have it bagged with the 3 ripe ones and then the 3 green, not so ripe ones, how do you cycle it through? How do you keep selling this product when the ripe ones are rotten? My answer, I don't care. Yeah, because when you buy avocados, just like one at a time, you get them in the bag, and then say you do buy 6, and you buy 2 like super green ones, 2 medium ones, and 2 ripe ones ready to eat. Like you go in the parking lot, slice that thing open, and go like, blah, blah. Yeah.
As someone who surprisingly doesn't eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, I know when bananas are ripe. I never knew the whole aspect of avocados. How can you tell how ripe they are?
Squeeze them. Hank. It's color. Like if it turns like the brown, like darkish green, then they're ready to go. And if you just squeeze them, if they have a little bit of give, a little squishiness, then they're good to go.
How do you know when they're too overripe or like?
Oh, when it just like, yeah. Or you can also tell by the what's the term,
the
like
pit,
this?
the stem part, like like you can pull it off or something.
Yeah, if it flicks off easily. Like
okay, okay, then it's good. Okay,
yeah. Huh? Avocados are great. I put them on everything. Avocados on eggs. Avocados with lunch. Avocados with. We should have had avocado for dinner tonight with our spaghetti squash hot dish.
You can, how you talk about it is that you eat it plain.
Yeah.
So you can just eat it plain. I guess, obviously a lot of not as healthy people as you.
Whoa.
No, yeah. All we think about is making it with guac.
No, except guac on its face is super healthy.
Which is 90%.
Yeah.
Avocado anyway.
Yeah, tomatoes, onions, maybe some jalapeno, lime juice, and cilantro.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. But what you will find is that places that have guacamole prepared, it always tastes like super sour. It's mainly because they have to put a lot of lime juice in there to keep those avocados from going brown, so they can keep on the shelf for more than a day.
Yeah, so that was the next thing I was going to ask. Okay, so
yeah. and then see what happens. This is when the chemicals get involved, the preservatives, because then they have something, instead of all the lime juice, they have like sodium benzoate number 5.
It's always number 5.
Yeah, we could have a nuclear explosion. That thing would still be green. Yeah.
Well, because I see a lot of stores that sell guac like packaged already, and like it just looks almost unnatural, you know. And when I buy guac, I buy it from the deli or at the Albedo Mercado.
Guac. Are you talking to me? Yeah. Here's what you do though. Like if you're just going to town, like one of my favorite lunches now is like salami, some cheese, olives, and some nuts, and then just like a whole avocado. Slice that mother open, and take the pit out. Some olive oil, some garlic powder, some salt and pepper. That's it. And then just literally just scoop it out of the shell with a spoon. It's fantastic.
It sounds great.
Yeah.
How expensive are they?
All right. So here's the thing. Like, you could buy individual avocados, and they're always in season because they're in Mexico, except it does go by ebbs and flows. So in summertime, it's when it's going to be the cheapest, and that makes sense. So yeah, grill outs, everyone's making guac, whatever. It does get more expensive as the winter goes along. Like if you're buying individual avocados, which is weird about Costco, is that it's always, you can buy 6 avocados for like $7.
Okay, so roughly a little over $1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, at Hy-Vee right now, I think they're like 3 for $5, or sometimes even like 2 for $5. Sometimes they get relatively expensive.
For avocados. Huh.
Yeah. Are we recording?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Some hot avocado talk going down. All right, so we have the game producer Allie has been baking up some fantastic cookies for us, and also we have a trailer for Geostorm. I actually want to see this movie. I'm not gonna lie. And then we got the news, and then we'll bring it home this week on with Andy Carlson. Let's do the Geostorm.
Some of satellites. We can control our weather.
All right, so the premise of this is we've developed technology that can control the weather.
Yes.
And then, of course, a bad guy gets a hold of the technology and just effing up with the weather.
I believe so.
Grand.
Entire city blocks collapsed in Hong Kong late last night.
Worst hailstorm in history. You can see the damage and devastation of counties and vehicles wrecked by the storm.
This wasn't a malfunction.
Someone intentionally did this.
Oh, of course, Gerard Butler's in this.
Are you going back up to space?
Think of it like I'm taking a vacation.
To a place 250
Just going
miles
up to
straight
space.
up and negative 450 degrees? Some holiday.
You got a point.
We built this system of satellites to stop natural disasters. Someone is using it to create them.
All right, so Andy Garcia is president. We finally got a Latino president.
He's Latino?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's more Italiano, I think.
Catastrophic weather events on a global scale. A geostorm.
Ah, he said the title. He said it. Not the birds.
Just bringing down a plane like no one's business.
Worse than we thought.
Yeah, I think we've established that.
Someone has turned the system into a weapon.
They're trying to change the map of the world.
Where's my money?
So look.
I think that just showed the ending of the film, by the way.
Done. It'd be pretty sweet to have that technology. Oh, there's more?
This might be a second trailer.
Yeah.
A day after the day after tomorrow, 2012.
Yeah.
It's a natural disaster film with a budget on my Wikipedia page.
Yeah. Or San Andreas. San Andreas is actually a really good movie.
So 120 million. If you're into those type of movies, it looks fine. Gerard Butler. No one remembers Sparta anymore. Ooh, Abby Cornish was in it. Neat.
Or have you seen San Andreas?
Parts of it, I think. Was that The Rock?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, did we watch it here?
I think
one
we watched
afternoon?
the ending of it. Yeah, I think all I saw was the ending of it, and like the hot daughter from Baywatch.
Yeah, Alexandra Denario.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then also Carlo Gugino. Cucino.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Carla Giuliano.
She's
hot.
phenomenal.
She's
Yeah,
hot.
yeah, that's all. But yeah, Geostorm. It'd be cool to have this technology, or it would actually be boring if it was always 77 and sunny. I mean, that's why we love the Minnesota summers and the fall so much, because we have the winters.
In our political world, this stuff doesn't exist because you can't. There's no climate issue. This will bring up so many issues with climate people.
But I'm sure they'll go into this in the movie. It's like, this place needs rain. At 11 o'clock on Monday will be our scheduled rain. What fun is that? It's not fun.
I mean, we're talking, what's the word? Dystopia? Dystopia. It'd be one of those type of worlds. Or utopia. It could be more utopian.
No, it one that appears utopian but is actually dystopian.
There you go.
Yeah, like a real Twilight Zone. Episode Twilight Zone is where this guy, he can never lose. He got with every woman. He won every single bet, and he drove himself crazy. And then the twist at the end was, it was hell. This is hell. Because you know what makes winning great? Losing.
That doesn't make sense.
The more you know. That is all. All right, let's get into how old they be. Then we'll hit a little news.
Celebrities are old.
69, dudes!
The question is, how old?
Get off my lawn.
Time for another rousing round of how old they be.
I can't let you in because you're old as fuck. For this club, not, for the earth.
I'm Gerard Butler. I am This is Geostorm. Have you ever seen not White House Down, Olympus Has Fallen? And
No.
the sequel, London Has Fallen?
I have not. Gerard Butler?
Yeah, they're both pretty good, just mindless popcorn action movies. I'm in. That's all. All right, so we have What Year It Be, Carl Reiner movie/TV shows. Now, Carl Reiner is an old guy. That is all. All right. So we're gonna go through all the stuff that Carl Reiner's been. Apparently, he was a big deal back in the day.
Yes, I'm trying to not get him confused with Rob Reiner. I think Carl was the father.
Carl.
He was big, I think, in the Mel Brooks age. Comedian producers,
Yeah.
I believe, is who Carl was.
Oh, okay. So him and Mel Brooks go way back.
Yeah,
chiropractor.
Yeah, and I think Rob Reiner, a lot of people know. Is a big director in the 70s, 80s, 90s.
Are they related?
Father and son.
What?
I believe so. We can look it up.
Oh, wait.
after.
No, I have to look up because that's gonna bug me otherwise. So Carl Reiner is Rob Reiner's dad.
Yes.
Huh.
Yep, I believe Rob Reiner. For me, All in the Family, he was Meathead.
Yeah. That's why the days. Oh, he's not dead yet. He's 95.
Oh yeah, he's ancient.
Yeah. All right, son. Yeah, Rob Reiner, Lucas Reiner, Annie Reiner.
Oh no, those other two.
Yeah.
But Rob, obviously All in the Family, and then he's directed a bunch of movies, 80s, 90s. Princess Bride. I don't know who came up with this. Carl Reiner. Who's a Carl Reiner fan?
Apparently, producer Allie.
I love Allie so much. She's so cool.
It's weird that Rob Reiner is 70 and is like, hey, he goes and hangs out with his dad. Like, yeah, I'm 70. I should be 100 years ago, my life expectancy was half, and now I'm just gonna go get brunch with my dad. Cool. All right. So first off is The Jerk, and since
movie?
this is I guess so. So this is What Year It Be. So we guess what year this movie or TV show debuted, and also producer Allie has two clues attached to each of them. One is more Nick based, and one is me based.
Oh,
Yeah.
funny.
All right, so The Jerk was that Steve Martin's big breakout?
Yeah.
We used to call him The Jerk. All right, so Nick's clue is Barry Manilow won Pop Male Vocalist at the Grammys for Copacabana.
Ooh, that's actually a tough one, actually.
It's actually a worse clue. That confuses us more.
Yeah, that confuses me a little bit. Sorry, Allie, I'm not a big Barry Manilow. I have an idea, though.
And my clue is the Pittsburgh Steelers beat the Dallas Cowboys 35-31 at the Super Bowl on January 21st. So Steelers beat the Cowboys, not the Barry Switzer Cowboys beating the Steelers' ass, where Larry Brown got 3 picks or something stupid like that. All right, so Steelers...
Give me 1
for
second.
Super Bowl. Yeah, I love how this always just goes back to the clues. We're not even talking about the jerk. I'm just trying to figure out which year the Steelers beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
I wrote something down.
All right, yeah, I'm going to say 1974.
I said 75.
1975. Answer is 1979.
Oh.
And remember, listeners, it is the amount of years that you are off. That is your score. Low score wins. Get a dead nuts on. You get 5-point deduction. Number 2 of 9. The Russians are coming. The Russians are coming.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. Sorry, Allie.
Next clue. The Sound of Music won the Academy Award for Best Picture.
All right. I think I got it.
My clue, the Beatles, We Can Work It Out, was on the Billboard Hot 100. Now, she's trolling me because she knows that I like the Stones better.
That's so funny.
Also, I've never even heard the song.
We can work it out. We can work it out. Life is very short. There's no time.
Tell me again how the musical legends...
I hate you so much. No, I love the Beatles.
All right. Man, Sound of Music. Well, Reiner's freaking old, though. Yeah. So 60, 20, did you write something down?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to guess 1960.
I said 65.
1965. Answer is 1966.
Oh. Shoot.
No,
okay.
No, we're still in this.
So 65. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
Next up, the only movie / TV show I've actually seen, Ocean's 11, the remake, the correct one. He plays Saul, the old grifter guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Clue for you, All For You by Janet Jackson topped the Billboard charts in April and May. Now, see, that's a song.
That's
as opposed to we can work it out. It's all for you. And then my clue is the LA Lakers beat the Philadelphia 76ers in the NBA Finals. Yeah, that was Allen Iverson was a bad man. He took a team that was Eric Snow, George Lynch, Aaron McKee, I think, was on that team, Theo Ratliff, and Dikembe Mutombo to the finals. I think they either got swept or they got beat 4-1. That's all. All right, Ocean's 11. I'm going to say... This is actually one of my favorite movies of all time. I think this is easily one of my top 3 movies.
Wait, give me a second. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm done.
I'm gonna say 2001.
That's what I wrote.
2001: A Space Odyssey. Answer is 2001. Hey.
I had 99 at first, and I'm like, wait a second. I feel like this Gen X song was closer to like high school.
All right, so we both got the 5-point deduction there. Number 4, the George Burns and Gracie Allen Show. George Burns and Gracie Allen Show. Marlon Brando won Best Actor for On the Waterfront. And also, Rock Around the Clock by Bill Haley and his Comets was on the Billboard year-end charts. I'm boned. Because, like, George Burns, if he was alive right now, I think he would be 120.
Yeah, he was 100. I think he was 100 in the 90s.
In both age and weight. You'd be 120. On the Waterfront, man, that was way back in the day. I think that was in black and white, and like not like artistically. It's like this is the film that we have.
Was that the one where he's like, "I could have been a contender.
Yeah.
Could have been somebody." Yeah. Ironically, lines I know so much about, but I've never seen the movie.
Write something down.
I did.
I mean, 50s, right? Except 50s. I'm going to say 1952.
I said 55.
1955. Answer is 1955. No.
Rock Around the Clock, 55. when technically rock and roll, I think, started the mid-50s.
Yeah, well, there you go. Next up, Summer School. Summer School.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, there you go. First clue is the New York Giants beat the Denver Broncos 39-20 in the Super Bowl on January 25th. Clue number 2, Oliver Stone won a Best Director Oscar for Platoon. So Summer School. What year did that come out?
I don't think I know that movie. Summer School.
Okay, so that was 91. I think it was 88. Nah, that doesn't make any sense. All right,
hang on a second. I'm stumped. I have no idea. I just wrote a year down.
I'm going to say 1989.
I said 1980. Shoot.
1980. Answer is
off.
1987. Oh,
wow.
Hey, not bad.
Definitely close. I thought this could have been a 2000 thing. I don't remember Platoon. Sorry.
4 more to go on What Year It Be, Carl Reiner, Movie and Films Edition. Number 6, The 2,000-Year-Old Man. Now, this is a Mel Brooks one?
Yes. Yep. This is Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner.
Is it a biopic about George Burns?
From what I remember, and I feel bad because I don't know too much about it, I think it was almost like a play where it was just Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks, and like Mel Brooks was a 2,000-year-old man, and I think it was Carl Reiner interviewing him, asking, and I think it was almost all.
Let them all go to hell except for Cave 76.
It was all. I think he just kind of. Yeah, I think it was all improv,
which is impressive. Yeah. So first clue: Jack Nicholson won a Golden Globe for Chinatown, and Muhammad Ali TKO's Chuck Wepner in 15 for the heavyweight boxing title. Now, Chuck Wepner was the inspiration for Rocky, and I actually think there's a movie coming out about Chuck Wepner and how he tried to deal with the fame.
Oh, yeah.
Leif Schreiber plays him. And also, it's funny because they got an actor to play young Stallone, too. He looks nothing like him. All right, so 2,000-year-old man. I'm going to say...
I wrote something down.
I'm going to say 1977.
I said 74.
1974. Answer is 1975.
Oh.
I'm not doing well here.
Close.
Damn it. 7 of 9. Dead men don't wear plaid. Dead men don't wear plaid. Clue number 1, St. Louis Cardinals defeated Milwaukee Brewers in the World Series. And, cool. The Grammy winner for Song of the Year was Betty Davis Eyes by Kim Carney's. So Kim Carney sounds like a great taco place. There you go, Kim Carney's. Yeah, it's good. Dead men don't wear plaid.
I don't know that one either.
I mean, the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith era, sure. I'm going to say 1983.
I said 82.
1982. Answer is 1982. No.
Yes.
All right, so Nick
pulled the lead up.
Nick has 3 5-point deductions. I have 1. 2 to go. Number 8, Hot in Cleveland. I've actually heard of this. It's a TV show. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It might still be on.
No, I think it just ended.
Yeah. All right, but now it was on for a while though. I think it got like 7 seasons.
Yeah, I think it got 7,
8 seasons. Yeah. Clue: Matthew McConaughey won Best Actor Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club, and the San Antonio Spurs beat the Miami Heat in the NBA playoffs. So this is a while ago, but how far a while ago? It's weird that McConaughey won an Oscar still. And I think he won an Emmy for True Detective, didn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. All right. You had something down?
I wrote something down.
I'm going to say 2014.
I said 2013.
2013. Answer is 2014. Hey.
Nice.
Needed that one. Last but not least, Slums of Beverly Hills. Slums of Beverly Hills. Clue 1, Unabomber suspect Ted Kaczynski asked to act as his own lawyer. Cool. And also, getting jiggy with it. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Was top of the Billboard charts in March. Now, this is like old school, middle school stuff.
Yeah.
This is way back. Like chiropractic. All right, so Slums of Beverly Hills.
I wrote something down.
It's either...
I don't even know what that... I don't know what that is either.
It's either like 97 or 98. Maybe 99. I don't know. It's weird though. How come Will Smith did come up with more rap albums? That's what I want to know. He's too busy making that stupid movie with his kid about going on Earth.
Yeah. Something.
Son, that's the most dangerous planet in the universe. Earth.
I am curious about the new thing. The new movie he's doing now on Netflix. Did you see the trailer for that? The one where like it's like adding mythical like orcs and stuff.
I'm gonna say Slums of Beverly Hills, 1998.
I said 97.
1997. Answer is 1998. Although I don't think it'll be enough.
No, I think I messed up on that the summer school one. The platoon one I think knocked me back. So
all right, so we will check it out. We each have two 3-point deductions. 3 3.5 point deductions. Whatever. Yeah, everyone knows what I mean. All right, so oops. With a final score of 0, Nick wins. I have a final score of 4.
Yay.
This game is stupid. The biggest one you had off was
7.
Yeah, 7 on summer school. Pretty impressive, though, that the worst that we were off was 7. And I had a 6 and a 5.
Yeah, no, it's... I mean, Allie gave some pretty good clues where like it wasn't a complete on the ballpark like me with that that Tom Petty song where I had no idea what it was.
And I won't back down. All right, Nick, let's do a little news.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead. Can you...
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Ain't got time to believe. You can't handle the truth.
The news with Uncle Nick.
All right, Nick, what you got cooking today?
The news with Uncle Nick.
All right, Nick, what you got going on today?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the sound drop to finish. Okay. Okay. Minute from the bizjournals.com talking about the Twin Cities. The Super Bowl is going to come to Minneapolis, which is pretty awesome. I didn't realize the whole process of when you host a Super Bowl, a committee comes up and has a list of all the businesses in town, and the King of Diamonds showed up on a list of establishments to come as a vendor for food and catering.
Wait, which strip club had the hot dog buffet?
That was Deja Vu.
Oh. Is that place still open?
The Deja Vu? I believe so.
Oh. Well, there you go.
You want to go?
When was the last time you were there?
It had been... No, I was going to say... I was going to put it on you. It had been last time I was with you, but that could be a lie. I think...
Except that might have been like a long time ago.
That might have been a long time ago. Yeah. I'll be honest. It must have been a long time ago because I haven't been there... in years.
Yeah, because I remember on the Pedal Pub, we just randomly went by it. Because I forgot where it was exactly.
Yeah, it's just off of Washington in Minneapolis. So, I mean, it's just like it's just right there. But yeah, they're saying it's a mistake, and people from the King of Diamonds are like, hey, everyone knows who we are. And like what we are. So, which is funny because the King of Diamonds is a strip club, which I may have been to once or twice. They're closed on Sundays.
What?
Yeah, they're closed on Sundays. So, I mean...
Oh, so they're like hobby... Do they have religious reasons to be closed on Sundays?
I just don't think they want to...
Or is it just slow?
I think it's slow. I don't think they want to pay... Because, I mean, I'm assuming a liquor license for Sundays is an extra cost or fee, right? I mean, typically bars, if you want to stay open on weekends, I think Sunday has always been a kind of niche thing, and I don't think King of Diamonds wants to be open. They're one of those places where the Thursday through Saturday are like their bread and butter of making money. So no one goes to a strip club on a Sunday.
And how much strip club traffic is KOD going to make in Invergrove, though? I mean, that is a haul.
it's a little bit of a haul, but I think a lot of people I think there's a good variety of people who hate going downtown, who hate because
except it's not going to be locals like hammering the strip clubs on Super Bowl week.
I know this will be interesting when the Super Bowl comes because a lot of people are going to be in town, and if you don't want to wait in downtown Minneapolis, if they want to find a good time, they'll travel a little bit outside. And I've always liked the King of Diamonds because it's felt more like a bar, and because if you've been to a strip club establishment, which I admit on the show I've been to once or twice, a lot of the places downtown are very. They're very handsy. They're very much. They're very much. And I'm not saying that in a cute way. I'm saying that it's a money thing. It's their job. They're going to hound you for money. That's kind of what it is. And not saying that the King of Diamonds isn't like that, but it's more chillax. It's more relaxed. It's more like a bar, relaxed setting. You can watch TV. You can grab food at the King of Diamonds.
So it's weird that. There's actually not a lot of strip clubs right near U.S. Bank Stadium. They're all downtown, like more congregated along like Hennepin and then also Target Field. But Rick's Cabaret, I guess, is closest to the stadium.
Oh, yeah.
But, Spearmint Rhino is just going to get hammered.
It's not even a big strip club either.
Yeah.
And as I said, not that I've been to all these strip clubs, but from what I'm told, I mean, they're very... A lot of them aren't big like bar restaurants. I mean, they're small, narrow buildings. You can hardly get a ton of people in these places.
I like that Downtown Cabaret has a full menu. I'm looking at that now. It's like, come on down to Downtown Cabaret and get the Montreal chicken sandwich. It's a grilled chicken seasoned like none other. Lettuce, tomato, and provolone cheese. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me guess. It's just you just cover it with that McCormick's Montreal steak seasoning.
I bet they order all their food out.
And it's so stupid, too. Like, I don't even know why this is a thing. First off, like, it just tastes like normal, like, steak seasoning. Cool. Where hey, let's throw, like, 17 spices and some salt and pepper and some dried lemon peel into a grinder and let them shake it up. And, just call it Montreal. Montreal's not known for steak. You know, cities are known for steak?
I'm assuming.
Kansas City.
Are they saying Montreal is in the Canadian...
Yeah.
City? I don't know.
What other Montreal?
New Jersey.
Montreal, Tennessee. Y'all come on down out here. Oh, also the Bangin' Buffalo Burger. Ground beef cooked in our buffalo sauce. Less tomato, red onion, ground. Homemade. Wait, there's a lot going on.
I know we just ate, but that sounds kind of tempting.
Topped with our handmade ranch.
That could be so many innuendos.
See, I don't know why... The whole handmade / hand-picked like strawberries. These are hand-picked strawberries. Like I don't care. Just give me the strawberries. Like I prefer if they're machine picked. If we can find an efficient way to strip them off of the plant,
that'd be
yeah.
Okay, so if you had two barrels of strawberries or baskets of strawberries, one was hand-picked. They charged $5. The other one was machine-picked. $4. You're gonna go for the $4 one, right?
Yeah, and I don't know why it's such a big selling point. It's like our ranch is made by hand. Congratulations. Does it taste good? Yeah.
No.
Or I'll just take the one that's commercially packaged. It's fine. Let's do one more. Do the iPhone one.
Oh, okay. Let's pull up that link here. All right. An employee from Apple was fired. An iPhone X engineer was fired after he gave his daughter an iPhone X early, and his daughter is a YouTube vlogger and was talking about the phone early, and Apple got kind of pissed and fired the dad.
Yeah. Well, was she trashing it? Was she just completely ragging on it?
No, she was actually being helpful. She was pointing out, kind of giving like a tutorial explaining the phone. Obviously, it's early. I don't think I don't know by the time we recorded this. Maybe the iPhone X is out. I don't really know.
Yeah.
But, this was early. This was before the iPhone X is being released. iPhone 10. And, yeah, I think they're kind of, it's punishment for the dad for releasing the phone early.
Well, I mean, Apple is so like buttoned up. There's probably a clause in their contract, like in their 47-page contract, said addendum 3: if given a prototype, don't share it with your vlogger daughter, Terry.
I think the big thing is that I think he was the one who recorded the video, and so he was well aware that he was doing this. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean it's kind of you should have known not to have done that, and I don't know. It also makes me think that she's big enough. She's a big enough vlogger that got the attention of Apple. A lot of people vlog, so
yeah. It's good. Was it worth it though? I mean, just a little bit of YouTube notoriety, and it's like I'm sure he had a pretty cushy gig at Apple as an engineer, so he's probably making $175, $200 a year. Yeah, but hey, at least his daughter got a couple more subs. Cool.
I guess.
Yeah, and that's the news.
You are fake news, sir. Go ahead.
That's
the
not the right one.
news with Uncle Nick.
From the entire Channel 4 News team, I'm Veronica Corningstone.
And I'm Ron Burgundy. Go yourself, San Diego.
I'm not doing great with the button pushing today.
Yeah, you're kind of sloppy.
Yeah. But what is awesome and can push your buttons is Struggle Communications Group. You know why? Because they measure success the same way that you do. More money, and also, they take care of the video and the content creation, so you don't have to worry about filming your daughter jerking around with the iPhone X. Yeah, and getting your butt fired. Nah, you don't want that. Web design experts, digital marketing, they got everything. And branding that resonates with your customers. Because it's all about the hashtag brand. New enough. Find out more. Go to scgpr.com, Strother Communications Group. All right, Nick, what's going on from you this week? Got anything fun going on this weekend?
This kind of I'm working this weekend, so putting in some overtime Saturday or Sunday, and I'm just trying to get the finishing touches of my condo, getting all the last things I need, looking for a bookshelf, a chair down the line, maybe any little knickknacks in the kitchen, bathroom that I might need.
Good
Always
times.
shopping.
And Nick be shopping. We're going to a wedding. And Muggsy's just old enough now where she can start doing that daddy-daughter dance, like her stepping on my feet.
Aww. I
have sensitive feet, though. So we'll see if her brontosaurus feet crush mine.
Whoa.
Shows available on iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and big props to Allie for making me not sound so stupid today. But for Nick, I'm Andy Carlson saying Annyeong, sayonara, and bye-bye. I'll talk to you next week.
Thanks for listening to Bull with Andy Carlson, Minnesota's 87th best daily podcast. Download the show on iTunes. Everyone's middle name is Jerome.